how they can impeach the chairman. You cannot, because he has not done anything wrong as far as I'm concerned. And based on the concern of NUJ, this is a setting up a credential committee. This is the prerogative of the chairman to appoint, to recognize people who will appoint members of the committee. So,
resolution at NUJ FCT Council Congress, an impeachment of Chairman Patrick Osareti, Osa Debawa and his executives. Members of NUJ FCT Council formally resolved at the Congress held on 19th October 2024 that Chairman Patrick Osareti has been impeached. The impeachment was followed followed the flagrant violation of Article 4 9D of the NUJ Constitution.
Yeah, what we are seeing here playing out today in NUJ could be traced back to 2018. You know, in 2018, as the chairman of FCT Correspondent Chapel, I set up a credential committee headed by Henderson Osibe, and we followed up the process accordingly. And on the last day of the election was held. Yemi Etodo won the chairman, and Gideon Yekule, who was my secretary, lost the election to Raphael Oni, who won him. But Gideon, while coming to the election last assembly, he mobilized members of the National Assembly, that's House Press Corps. He mobilized them, both who are not members of the Correspondent Chapel. For instance, Uju of AIT, and the rest of them, they came. When the election result was announced, they started fighting. They started fighting the credential committee, and that is how they fought. Now the NUJ at that stage did not inaugurate the elected Yemi Etodo elected executive. So before the Emmanuel Gbeche led the NUJ took over in November or December, when they took over, the matter was referred to them. So what they did was to shun Yemi Etodo out. It is because Raphael Ekpan was the one that was the chairman they don't like, they don't want, so they shun him out, and then now they ceded the Correspondent Chapel position to people Gideon Yekule brought, which he also went as the secretary. Shortly after that, NUJ election, I contested for, I was vying for the position of the secretary, including them, the Jude Camp and the Patrick Ogbeche. They all sat together and said, Raphael Ekpan is coming again. They disqualified me without anything. I was more than qualified. In fact, I was the most qualified candidate in that election, but I was disqualified. But because I wanted to serve the people, and if the people disqualify me, did I have anything to do? No, I went back. In 2021, I wanted to fight for the vice chairman against the sitting chairman and Patrick. The same thing happened. They disqualified me because they know if I contest against any of them, I will always win. So they disqualify me. They were in together, in unity. Now, this election has come. They know that what they were doing to Raphael Ekpan, now they are no more in the same camp. If they allow Patrick to appoint the credential committee, it will happen to them. That is what you see they are fighting. This is what is bringing this karma. Because you cannot fight me. I didn't do anybody anything. I was doing my job as a professional, as a leader, but you gang up against me and you think you will go scot-free? No. This is exactly what is playing out now. So I believe they need to do some confessions, like some people have confessed to me, how they were sitting in a Zoma garden, and they felt that if they allow me to contest, I will win the election. And if I go to the executive, I will not hold their lines of nonsense, you know, because I am disciplined. I have a mind of my own. I will do what I think is right for the congressmen. That was exactly why they were fighting me. And today is their turn. So let's see how the music goes.
Thank you very much.
With these ugly incidents happening, what's the way forward?
Yeah, the way forward. So me now is everybody, all the agitators to calm down. Because if we do not calm down, we will plunge the council into crisis, which at the end, it is the union that will suffer. So everybody should let it be. Let it go. Let the chairman who has the power, the prerogative to appoint, to recognize members who will appoint members of the credential. Let's carry out that function as it is. If that is done, I don't think there will be any other impact. There won't be any other crisis because there is no how they can impeach the chairman. You cannot, because he has not done anything wrong as far as I'm concerned. And based on the concern of NUJ, this is a setting up a credential committee. This is a prerogative of the chairman to appoint, to recognize people who will appoint members of the committee. So, no big deal about that.
So you want to say that the impeachment did not hold water, did not stand?
As far as I'm concerned, that is fake news. Because that is not how the concern of NUJ even gives you. If you want to impeach me in any position, you give me a fair hearing. You will ask me, you will tell me my sins, and you ask me to defend. And one, you give me a notification of 21 days. You must let me know what is happening. What did I do that you want to impeach me? Then I have to defend myself. By so doing, if you so find me guilty, the Congress find me guilty, that is when you can impeach me. You don't just sit down when you drink or you eat finish, you say I've impeached. It doesn't work like that.
Should the council wield sanction as deterrent for actions like this?
For peace to reign, I think they are almost at the tail end of their tenure, so there is no need going by that way now. Let us roll out a credential committee and give them the 6 weeks as stipulated in the constitution. Let them do the election and let the sleeping dog lie.
Thank you for your time.
But you said in the constitution of the on the NUJ that the impeachment, the way they impeached him, because they said simply because he want to impose the presidential committee on them, and that's why they impeached him. Do you think, in your own take, how the reaction?
No, that is
no, their actions. Is it right?
No, the action is very wrong. Because when we take, for instance, when national is conducting election, they don't even ask delegate or the members of the NEC to raise their hand and they are appointed. They just appoint members of the credential committee. They appoint. You understand? But we in Abuja, why I'm saying that the chairman recognize member who appoint is because it has been our practice. But constitutionally, the chairman can appoint. The chairman has the prerogative to appoint. It is not against the constitution. So if on that basis you say you are impeaching, that means they are not even supposed to be here because they don't know the constitution that guides them as journalists. So you can, on that second, you are impeaching, it's cause to laugh over them because they don't know. They don't even know the constitution of NUJ and they claim to be leaders of NUJ. That is absolutely wrong.
Thank you for your time, sir.
But you know.
The fact that there is crisis. But we believe that God will give us the That is why we are here. We went all through yesterday, like leader said, and we had agreements on how to go about it. Some of these he has announced. So there is no need for rancor. We are not here to protect anyone. Even though everybody has but we are not here to protect any individuality. Whatever we do, we are like on this table. We must not fall from this table. No matter the fight we are fighting. So gentlemen, please trust the process. At the end of the day, you will be happy that we all believe in one another.
We use our hand to touch cake and bread.
So I appeal to you. Nobody is here to push any interest over. So gentlemen, please, I want to appeal to you. You also have a
Well, dear colleagues, let me also join Timothy Junior and Jacob and
we don't have picture right now. We
have a caretaker committee.
please sit down. Please sit down.
Resolution at NUJ FCT Council Congress and impeachment of Chairman Patrick Osareti, Osa Debawa and his executives. Members of NUJ FCT Council formally resolved at the Congress held on 19th October 2024 that Chairman Patrick Osareti has been impeached. The impeachment was followed followed the flagrant violation of Article 4(9)(d) of the NUJ Constitution, which stipulates that the Credential Committee at the State Council level shall be nominated by the State Congress and subjected to the approval of the National Secretariat. Membership of the Credential Committee shall be drawn from among members of the Union in good financial standing who have no intention to vie for offices in the said election. However, at the Congress, the impeached chairman took law into his hand and decided to unpick some members of the Credential Committee in a premeditated move to flagrantly violate the provisions of the NUJ Constitution as stated above. Yes. Consequently, members in the exercise of the power vested in the Congress passed a vote of no confidence on the chairman. Yes. He subsequently impeached along with his ESCO members by the two-third majority of members present during the Congress. Yes. In view of the above, the Congress hereby invites the national leadership of NUJ to quickly step into the prevailing confusion at the FCT Council to save the face of the Union. Attached herewith is the list of signatures collated for the impeachment of Patrick Osareti and members of the executive. Here, the last number of the signature is 179. That's the last number of people that signed the impeachment motion. The total number of attendants today is 255. 258. So by so doing, this is over two-thirds of the majority. Carry it. Then seconded. Please, come from us. I want the member to move a motion. Please, I want any member of the Congress to move a motion for the adoption of this impeachment.
I, Emmanuel, of the Correspondence Chapel, hereby move for the adoption of this second notice.
I, Samson Kemita, from Federal Ministry of Information and the Federal Information Chapel, second the resolution.
Counter motion.
No.
Okay. Please, can any member move for the adjournment of this Congress?
I, from Alex, move for the adjournment of this Congress.
Second.
By Comrade Edward Samuel.
This Congress is hereby adjourned.